well. Fortunately, no one was killed.
Former President Donald Trump is back in court today, arguing that presidential immunity shields him from election fraud charges. This comes as he faces dozens of felony counts across 2 states, as well as civil suits. Today comes less than a week before the Iowa caucuses, and Alice Barr breaks down the arguments before the 3-judge panel.
Former President Trump arrived inside the D.C. federal courthouse behind me here shortly after 9 o'clock this morning. He's here for a significant step in his legal battles. He's trying to essentially get thrown out one of the prosecutions against him by special counsel Jack Smith's office. This is the one that accuses the former president of trying to overturn illegally the results of the 2020 election, efforts that culminated in the January 6th Capitol attack. Now, former President Trump has argued that he should have absolute immunity from prosecution because of his status as president at the time of these allegations against him. So there are oral arguments going on today before a 3-judge panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for D.C. And essentially, attorneys for former President Trump are going to argue that he should not be prosecuted because of this immunity. And also, they're arguing that there's a sort of a form of double jeopardy because former President Trump did have an impeachment inquiry. He was impeached by the House and then acquitted by the Senate. What we're going to hear from the attorneys for the other side, the prosecutors, are that former President Trump is not above the law. Reporting from the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C., I'm Alice Barr. Back to you.
And former president is expected to participate in a town hall in Iowa tomorrow and a court hearing for his New York case on Thursday, all ahead of the Iowa caucus next week.
Earlier today, Secretary of State Antony Blinken